Thank you and welcome to Air as an Ally for Mental Clarity. This is a guided meditation and visualization, and one of the reasons I really love working with air as an element is it really corresponds and can guide us through ways to release things like limiting beliefs or anxieties or old stories that aren't serving us anymore. When I was doing the work of observing and understanding air in my own practice, when I was creating my video course, Elements of Self, it really struck me that our limiting beliefs or our old stories, or even, the stories we tend to consume if we're on social media, the ones the algorithm would feed us, or the kinds of content we can spend too much time consuming, are very similar to air pollution and or a stuffy room where the window hasn't been open for a long time. And in this meditation, what we're going to do effectively is open the window to that room, get some fresh air in, get some circulation in, and with that comes mental clarity. And through mental clarity, we know what actions are aligned for us, what um, choices might be right for us, or it just might be what we need to settle our thoughts and find a bit of peace. So that's the little blurb introducing this meditation. We're going to start now by just taking 3 big, deep breaths with an inhale in through the nose if your nose isn't plugged. We're going to hold that breath, and then we're going to exhale for slightly longer than we inhaled. And doing this actually activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It calms our stress response. And so, even as we breathe, we're literally inviting air into our body, literally inviting this clarity into our bodies. So, I want you to keep that in mind just as we start this breathing practice. In through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. One last inhale and exhale. I invite you to continue breathing at a pace that feels natural to you. As you breathe, just bring your awareness to your body. Notice on the inhale, your chest rising, your belly rising. And as you exhale, feel the way it falls as the air leaves your body. Now I invite you to bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. Simply feel them, no judgments. Let your attention sit at the bottoms of your feet. Maybe they're on the floor and you can feel that solidity beneath them. Maybe you're sitting cross-legged like I am. Maybe you're lying down. Simply continue to breathe. Continue to cycle the breath. And as you do, bring your attention, your awareness up to your calves and shins. Some of us might already be feeling relaxed or heavy. Some of us might also feel some aches or pains. Whatever you feel, there is no right or wrong answer. Meditation is simply an invitation to be present in our body with whatever we're experiencing. Staying in tune with our breath. Now bring your awareness up over your thighs and your hips. Let yourself pay attention to where you might feel tense or where you may be holding or gripping. And as you breathe with this awareness, notice how your body reacts to the cleansing cycle of your inhale and your exhales. Now we'll bring your awareness to your abdomen, your belly, your low and mid back. Observe this part of your body with the same mindful presence as you did your lower limbs. Now bring your awareness to your chest and your shoulders. Notice as you breathe how your chest continues to expand and your shoulders open. Maybe as you breathe, you feel your shoulders start to drop and relax. Maybe you notice tension start to ebb away. I invite you now to let your awareness drift down your arms, your biceps and triceps, all the way down your forearms to the tips of your fingers. Continuing to breathe at a pace that is natural and calming to you. Finally, to close this short body scan, bring your awareness to your jaw, your face, your forehead. Notice if you're gripping or clenching, and allow your attention to move over your scalp and the back of your head and down your neck. As you bring awareness to these places, pay attention to how your body reacts to your gentle attention. This body scan is a reminder that our breath is a gateway into our bodies. And when we're connected to our body, we are able to ground our energy. Now I will guide you through a short visualization where we invite the element of air to help create an environment of clarity and freshness in our minds. So if you would like to join me, I'm going to take 3 more deep inhales and exhales. Last one. Imagine now that you are sitting in a room. This room, maybe it's small, maybe it has hardwood floors. Let the room materialize around you and know that there is no wrong way for this image to appear to you. Some of us may see it, others may just sense it. Notice the quality of air in this room. Is it stagnant? What smells can we pick up? The air around us represents our mental environment. If it smells stagnant or like the doors and windows have been shut for too long, this may indicate a lack of freshness in the ideas that we're consuming. If it feels overbearing or heavy, perhaps this indicates a kind of anxiety or limiting belief. However this room feels, I want to invite us to stay present in it for a few moments and remind us that our thoughts can never hurt us. They can be scary, they can be overwhelming, they can capture our attention and color our perception of the world around us. But our thoughts are just thoughts. And as we sit in this room, and whatever that room looks and feels like for you, I want us to practice full presence with these thoughts, with detachment. Simply return to your breath, return to awareness of your body, and notice your ability to maintain calm and presence even with these thoughts around you. And as you do in this room, you feel yourself stand and cross over the floor to the window. And outside this window, you see blue skies. You notice fat, fluffy clouds drifting lazily across the sky. You see trees outside this window, and notice that the leaves are rustling with a soft breeze. This fresh air that you're seeing outside this window represents the mental clarity that is possible when we learn and practice releasing the thoughts that are with us in that room. You raise your hand and you unlatch the window, opening it to invite in that fresh air. You breathe in this air. What qualities does it have? Is it warm or cool? What smells does this air have on it? Continue breathing. Continue inviting this clarity in. And as you do, as you breathe, notice how the air in the room around you begins to take on the quality of the air coming inside the window, of the breeze from outside. It lightens the atmosphere around you. It brings freshness and ease. Perhaps it rejuvenates you and fills you with energy. For the next few moments, I'm going to let you breathe and sit with this open window. All too often, we forget the power we have to open the window in our mind. And we sometimes forget that by doing so, by inviting in freshness, we are also giving ourselves permission to release the anxieties or limiting beliefs or old stories that are no longer serving us. This fresh air interrupts the recirculation of thoughts and stagnancy. And wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, this window and your ability to open it is always with you. Now you notice that all of the smells or heaviness or stagnancy that was once in the room with you is gone, replaced by this fresh, clean air. As you breathe deeply and as you exhale, you feel this same clarity and lightness existing within your body. I invite you now to draw your attention back to your body. Perhaps you wiggle your fingers or tap your feet on the ground And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes and join me back in the room we are in. Thank you so much for joining me for this meditation. Air is just one of the elements we can work with in meditation and in our holistic well-being. If you're someone who's interested in exploring these elements in greater detail through video courses and reflections and meditations, that is what I include in my video course, Elements of Self. I'll leave the link below for those who are called to check it out. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe for more, and let's make your story a vibrant one.